Hi everyone! I'm Euselene Gonçalves and I'm here today to record a video about Brazil. It's one of the subjects that I love the most to talk about it. And Brazil is my country. I am from Brazil. I live here and I don't know. I think I learned in English to be free, like to be able to talk with everyone, and every single country I think has someone who speaks English. So I start to learn it because of that. And the other thing is because I really want for you guys know my country because Brazil is amazing. Yeah, we have our problems. Every single country has, but it is an amazing one. So I was like searching what people from other countries search on Google about Brazil, and I found a website. I don't remember the name right now. I think it's a blog, but I will let down here the blog that I took these questions from, and has I think has a pretty fun ones. Is 13 questions, 13 things that people from other countries search about Brazil. So I am looking down because I'm reading these things, and the first one is why Brazilians say KKKK and HUA. It is like well. I'm gonna I'm gonna put here for you. That is how we laugh. You know, this KKKK and this well is how we laugh. But we also laugh with ha 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 like you guys from USA, or we just don't laugh like ja ja ja. Like I know it's ha ha ha, but when my Mexican friends, my Colombian friends type ja 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 like this, I always say ja ja ja. I can understand ha ha ha. Also, my Russian friends, they laugh like this, and I only can read x. Like it doesn't make sense for me. So I think this laugh, it doesn't make sense for you guys, but it is a laugh. I stopped using this too because every time that I put these laughs, everyone keeps asking me, "What are you saying?" I was like, I'm just laughing. Just laughing. And the second one is why Brazilians are white. Well, I'm yellow. I'm not yellow, Asian yellow, but I am like, look at me. I am yellow. Well, we are white, we are yellow, we have Asian types here from like the entire world because we were colonized. I don't know how to say that. For Portugal. And Portugal is in Europe, and Portugal is almost like a country full of white people. And then came Germany to here, so England as well. So we are kind of colonized by white countries. So that why has a lot of white people in Brazil, but we are not like white. We are all mixed with Indian person, with African person, and that is how we have this amazing color. You know, the Brazilians has a unique color that is. Our country is like full of every single type of person. Like you can find the entire world here. So I think that is one of the things that make us great. So that's why we are white, because we are colonized. I don't know how to say that, for Portugal and some countries from Europe. Why Brazil? Why Brazilians are good in football? I think it's soccer. Soccer. We say football, but it's soccer. Why Brazilian good in football? I don't know how I answered that. I think it's because we practice a lot. I think the weather helps. Like we had a warm weather, so this kind of helps. But we are not that good, anymore because we lost to Germany for 7-1 in the World Cup. And the worst part is because the World Cup was here. So, God. But yeah, we do have a lot of amazing soccer players. And I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know why. Maybe the weather. Maybe it's because I think it's because it became such a great passion that people really wants to practice that. And when you practice, you get to the perfect thing. You know. That is a good question. The fourth one: why a Brazilian judge blocked WhatsApp? Why a Brazilian judge blocked WhatsApp? Oh, that is a funny story. I don't know if you guys know, but I judge in Brazil they have a really long history of blocked WhatsApp here. I think that already happened 2 times, and one of those times it became blocked for 3 or 4 days. I don't remember. People he goes insane when he's saying like they were. You cannot do that, and I didn't miss it because no one texts me. So now I have the international group, like I'm talking with my friends from other countries, but before that, anyone send me messages, so I'm okay with that. I didn't really notice the WhatsApp was blocked, and this judge blocked it because I think they were searching about some crime or something, and the one WhatsApp company, I think Zuckerberg already was the owner of WhatsApp. He denied to deliver some audios or some text that the guys used WhatsApp to do a crime, to do something out of law, and then Mark Zuckerberg doesn't allow the judge to take the audios and the conversation from WhatsApp. So the judge blocked WhatsApp, and then the other judge blocked this judge, and was a mess. But that's fine. It's kind of funny. You search for that. 5-1. Why Brazilian look like Indian? I heard that a lot. Like I have a friend from India, and he said, "No, you are definitely Indian. You are not from Brazil." And also, it's because we are a mixed country. We have people from the entire world here, so I think our our I don't know how to say that, our origin. We are from. We have a lot of I don't know how to say that. We look a lot of Indian people, and not just Indian from India, Indian like Native American from Brazil, Native Brazilian, but we also call it America, so Native America from here, if you understand me. I don't know how to explain you that, but anyway, that's why we look like Indian, because we are from that. We are mixed between European people and Indian people from here, Native American from here, Native South America, I think. 6-1. Why Brazilians speak Portuguese and not Spanish? That is a good one. That is because Portugal colonized us. So Portugal speaks Portuguese. So also we Brazilians speak Portuguese and not Spanish. And please don't start speak Spanish with me, because I don't understand almost anything. Like my friends from Mexico and Colombia, if they talk like really slowly, I can understand everything. But if you start talking Spanish like you were talking with a native, I won't understand anything. So no, we don't speak Spanish, we speak Portuguese. Why Brazilian protest? Man, try to live here and you will have this answer. Like, we protest because the government here is really corrupted about everything, and it's not everyone, of course, always has good people in these places, but they kind of mess with our money. They kind of drown on the country every single chance that they have, and I would never understand that. So I will not get deep in this, because I will get really upset and really hurt because of that. So I don't want to get this mood in here. That's why we protest, because we are stolen by the people who should have protected us. It's kind of sad. Why Brazilian don't speak English? But you guys, you want us to speak English every single language, because Portugal colonized Brazil, and England gets here like a few years later, a few months later. I don't know. I think it's a few years later. So we don't speak English. Fortunately, I am learning. So you will find a lot of Brazilians who's trying to speak English, because your language, American people, because English is the work language. I don't know how to say that. It's the language of business, the business language, I think. Why Brazil does not have earthquakes? That is a good one. I think because we are a huge, how can I say that? It's continent, but it's not continent. Tectonic plaque. I don't know if it makes sense. In Portuguese, it's placa tectônica. It's because we are in one who is entire one, and we don't have scratches with other tectonic plaque. That answers your question? I think we now understand what I just said, but I say it anyway. The 10th one, why did Brazil develop more slowly than other areas of Latin America? Because of that problem that I told you, because we have a lot of corrupt politicians, so that's why. But we didn't surely, like, we are one of the most evolved countries from Latin America, but not of the entire America. Why Brazil is so poor? We are not that poor. Problem with Brazil is we are a rich country. We you was the 51 few years ago, but now we are in 79 position, so we drowned. We had a lot of money, but the politicians is really corrupt, so they stole a lot of money and they don't direct the money to the right areas, so we are rich but we are poor. Why Brazilian hate Argentina? We don't hate Argentina, it's because I don't know actually. I think it's because we're two similar countries, but we don't hate Argentina. It's this Argentina, as we say in Brazil. I think it's because the football and the Saints, and they have we have Pelé and they have Maradona, so they keep fighting against football and these things. But we don't hate them, and I think they don't hate us. I don't know any Argentino, to be honest. I don't know. Oh, if you're Argentina, text me on Instagram. Why does Brazil celebrate Carnival? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know why. But just a second, I will make a search and I will respond to you. Google almost didn't help me, but what Google explained is it was a carnival is a party who celebrates after, like in Brazil we have the Catholic custom of has like entire week who is called Semana Santa. We have something called Quaresma that is 40 days. The people they stop, like they make some promise. Like more common one is like you don't eat meat, because Brazilians crazy about meat. You don't eat any type of meat besides just fish, I think, and some people don't even eat fish. So in that time you can choose do it every single day of this 40 days, or you can just do it on Fridays. That is depends of your religion and these things. And this is Catholic one. And after that they have Carnival make to celebrate. Is now related to Catholic things, not a Catholic party. Is because it's come after this Catholic thing, special thing. So that's why. But no one knows where Carnival come from. I think they think they come from Grecia. So it doesn't have an explanation, it's just a party. And oh, something that maybe you don't know, we don't celebrate Carnival in every single state, just you saw in Rio and Sao Paulo. Like it's not every place is like that. Here in my state, Minas Gerais, it's kind of different. It's more like just a street party. It doesn't have the huge people with costumes and the stains. Is more a big street party, you know, when you can be anything that you want to be. It's like a free party, and it's amazing. I hope you come to Brazil to celebrate Carnival with us, and if you come, go to Bahia first. It's the best one. So anyway, that was the questions. I think it's fun, the thing, the part of why we hate Argentina and why we are white was the best one. And so I hope I help you to understand a little bit more about my country and come visit us. And if you like Brazil, if you have some down, and oh, and if you want to show me some different things about your country, let me know down below here in the comments, or send me a message on Instagram. I will let all my social medias down here. So don't forget to give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That would be a big family. So I hope you like it. See you in the next video, and bye.